Hello everyone, we're heading into Clash of Wills for a score run. Hopefully we'll be able to tie rank 1. So we level 99 and 300% bonus, so that's everything. The team I got built, so I have Roberta. She's starting in her shift form. Base form is the damage form, so that is just magic and killers, and the performer for the lower end chain boost. 300 aquatic, 300 dragon for her. No evade in the base form. Shift, gave her some auto casting, so that's the lilies, the package, the helm in both forms, the philosopher's stone, and I gave her a little bit of evasion. So she's 50% evade in shift form, and wisdom of Hest there. Sky base form, lots of auto casting, so double baton, the clothing, mug, lilies, philosopher's stone, Tyvus' spirit, and then equip instrument and dual wield so that we could do everything there. Shift is just a LB build. So 250 aquatic, 300 dragon, 300 limit damage. CoW is tanking everything for us. So I tried to give him a bit of defense because there's a couple of turns where he's going to take some heavy hits. So Dancer's Hat for 100% draw attacks, and it puts him at 50% evade. The Coat and the Blizzard Orb for countering. The Fist and Daisy's Arm Guard for his defense. Spring Basket is just some resist and spirit. Then we got some health, spirit, defense, and resist there. So we are 50% evade on physical and magic that he has naturally. And resist are okay. And then shift form, we got him set up to deal a little bit of damage to help out. $50 aquatic, 150 dragon, 300 limit damage. Alright, next up is Celeste. Now, this boss is very RNG without Celeste. So she's here to limit burst in the base form every turn, and that's going to take a lot of RNG out with hoping the boss doesn't do too many waves. We also set her up to deal a little bit of damage too, to help out. So we have 250 aquatic, 100 dragon, 300 limit damage, and one of the very important things is 12 crystals per turn. Her main focus is the limit burst, going to make sure that we're filling that limit burst. Now she's going to start and shift so that she doesn't auto cover. And then her shift form has a bunch of auto casting. So the bracer is our first break. That's very important. Everything else is just something that auto casts something to help with morale. Lara Croft. So base form, lots of auto casting. She does have a pod. Turn 2, we're going to do melee mitigation to help CoW out. A little bit of RNG with how many big physical hits he takes turn 2. And the boss has accuracy, so. But we gave her a Philosopher's Stone, Wisdom of Hest, Equip Instrument so that we could do a baton. And made her full evade in the base form too. I don't think that actually matters. And then her shift form is just attacking killers. $125 aquatic, 275 dragon. And Louise. So base form, auto casting again. She's got a baton, lilies, paws, Philosopher's Stone, a little bit of health. She's got 80% evade. And then shift is just magic and killers. And she does have a performer to help on her lower end chain. So 300 aquatic, 300 dragon. Alright, let's see what we can do. Alright, so gravity attack, reduce healing, and then lots of auto casting. Alright, so Celeste, gonna go to the base. We're gonna limit burst first, just because her LB takes a lot, and we'll just we'll watch the animation on the burst turns. She's going to do it every turn. Alright, next up, Roberta, we can go to the base. So we're going to roar for morale. We're going to Dragon Killer for the mitigation type. And then we'll just domain for some resist buffs. Chow. We're going to focus, cover, and Curasia. Alright, now Sky's going to shift and stack her limit. This also gets our accuracy down on the boss. And Laura's going to do her base limit for morale fill. Alright, Louise. In the base, we're going to tactical armor and then triple ionic. Yeah, that's a lot of waves. Alright, so second turn, again, Celeste goes first with her limit burst for the mitigation. It only lasts one turn, so we're going to do it every turn. Now, Laura is going to do shield from the pod for Chow this turn. Chow. So we're going to heal just to top them off, just in case. And then we're going to Loyal Hearts and True Guardian. Roberta, we're going to go to Shift. So we're going to Roar for Morale. We're going to Support for the LB fill rate. And then we're going to Magnus to boost everybody's damage. So Sky this turn. We're going to go to the base just because that's where her auto casting is. And now we're going to Magnus for the attack break to help Chow out even more. And then just, we can Skyfall to hit the boss. And Louise is going to quad Ionic. Yeah, it was a big melee. Yeah, so Chow got hit a few times there, but he lived. There was no danger. Didn't even guts. Was hoping for more counters, but we'll make do. Alright, Celeste. Limit burst again for mitigation. Alright, Chow, we got to top him off, so we are going to heal. And then we'll Loyal and Guardian. Now Roberta's going to the base. So we're going to Roar for Morale. We're going to do our Aquatic Killer. And Inferno Breath for the imbue and everything. Sky is going to shift. We're going to stack her limit burst again. Laura's going to do her base limit for some morale. Let them do their thing together. Alright, Louise, we're going to shift. So we're going to Aura with Fire Starter, Disarming for Gun and Peril, and then double Ionic. Gotta love Chow countering that. Alright, so turn 4. We're going to set up to push next turn, but Celeste still has the limit burst for mitigation. So she always goes first. Her LB takes a lot. This way we fill it up. Alright, now Roberta can go next. So we're going to morale fill again. We're going to do our Dragon Killer. And we're going to Mega Breath to set her up for damage. Chow. We're going to cover Loyal Hearts and True Guardian. Laura's going to base limit. Sky's going to get her final stack in now, so that she'll be fully stacked for the damage turn. They can go together. Now Louise goes to the base. So we are going to incapacitate and then triple ionic. Alright, so turn 5. We're going to hopefully hit the threshold. So we're going to use our buffs. Defense Spirit and Attack and Magic from Morale. So Roberta in the base, we're going to quad her Mystic Breath. Sky is going to do her Shifted Limit. Chow is going to shift to do his limit. Celeste does her limit. Laura's going to shift, and we're going to Magnus with the defense break. And Louise, we're going to shift. So we are going to triple disarming and neutralizing. So for this, we're going to hit Celeste, then Chow, then Louise, then Roberta, then Laura. Pretty much all before Celeste's animation starts, and then after, when chain hits 300%, we send Sky. Alright, there's that one break early, and then it doesn't break anymore. Alright, there's our threshold. Gravity attack. Alright, so Chow's going to go back to base. So we need to heal from that. And then also ailment resist. And then we're going to focus. Sky's going to go to the base. And we are going to Typhus the Spirit. Roberta, we're going to Morale. Need to do her base Magnus. And then yeah, I guess we can domain. So Louise goes to the base. We got a LB fill. Let's see what Roberta. We'll roar for morale. We'll Magnus to fill LB because Celeste has to do her limit. And then, yeah, we'll Mystic Breath. Get a hit in there. So Celeste needs to limit burst. We'll get that in there before. And then Laura's going to do her base limit. for morale. Alright, we're hoping Chow counters enough to fill both their limits. Alright, so turn 7 is going to be the kill turn. Alright, Celeste, Limit Burst, Roberta, Quad Mystic Breath, Sky Shift for Limit Burst, Laura Shift, and we'll just do Queen of the Jungle is fine. Chow's going to shift and Limit Burst. And then Louise is going to shift. Triple Disarming and Neutralizing. Do up all the buffs except for that top one. Just try to gain some morale as we can. Alright, pretty much same deal. .79. Yeah, that's because we forgot to recast the aura. But it didn't matter because we were just over. So we could have gotten a little bit more damage if I remembered to redo Louise's aura on turn 6. But, I mean, that looks like perfect everything. We got enough morale. We got just barely enough damage. Take a look at the damage here. Alright, so Sky was in the lead. Roberta was second, just ahead of Laura. Not bad. Chow being off element, I mean, he helped though. Louise did okay. Alright, don't worry about that. We'll farm pearls later on. But there we are, tied for rank 1. So I managed to just get in there. Did make one mistake, like I said, turn 6, should have recast the aura. We would have gotten more damage. It would have been a safer bet on the damage. But I'll take the rank 1. So we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.